Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Paco's Taco Podcast. Today we have a wonderful, wonderful guest, Briikachu. Hello,
Hey, how's it
hello.
going?
Oh, man, what a crazy year, right?
I can't believe it's December. That worries me a little bit.
Oh, I know. I feel like so with my job, we're constantly I'm one of two people, right?
Mhm.
And we cover 33 locations, right? Yeah,
That's a lot of
33.
locations.
So I started this job back in February, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on. Like you said, it's the end of the year
Wait,
already?
February? You've been there
Yeah.
for 10 months? I feel like
Mhm.
you just started.
Welcome to how I feel.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like I just started this job and we're already 10 months in, and it's like, wait a minute, hold up. Can we slow down just a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm so glad. I know that we've had this on the schedule for a little bit, but like it feels good to have you on an episode.
Yeah, I'm
Finally.
excited to be here.
I mean, outside of the panel, and
Yeah.
those that are listening and watching, if you haven't watched it, go check out that panel episode. Quality content. Oh, so for those of you that don't know, Brikachu here is pretty big into the League of Legends scene.
I play much too much League for my own good. Sure.
So, refresh my memory, but didn't somebody end up in New Jersey on a stage for some sort of Didn't that happen recently? And by recently, I mean within like a little over a year now.
Yeah. So last year, we ended up going to the like LCS finals, which is just like North American League of Legends, pretty much like pro play. And I guess before the event actually starts, before the actual games, they normally have like staff like test the computers to make sure that they all work. And they were like, you know what could be fun? We'll just have the streamers do it. So it was just like 10 streamers playing on the actual stage that the pros were going to be playing on. We did it like a little 5v5. Um, I ended up getting like autofilled jungle against my husband, who is has been a challenger player. And if you don't play League of Legends, challenger is like the top 300 people in North America. So he's been there. And I'm like a lowly little, I'm not very good at the game. So we ended up jungling against each other, and then I solo killed him level 3 on my buff, and I'm never gonna let him live it down. I actually, to this day, have never lost a game to him.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh wow. I mean, that's definitely saying something because doesn't he coach?
Yep. Yep. So that's my, and in League of Legends, what people say is like, oh, if you beat a challenger player, you're basically a challenger. So I'm basically challenger, right? Like that's how that works. Like,
Invoking the transitive property. I mean, that's what that is, right?
mhm. Yeah.
I
So
mean,
official statement, now challenger. I would like Riot to formally change my ranking.
hey, Riot, get on that. Get on that.
Don't look at my win rate, please.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome though. The fact that you got to go up on stage to play. I
It
mean,
was really cool, actually.
I'm like, so I'm trying to equate that for those of you that don't know, I play another type of MOBA, Smite. So the past 2 years I've been able to go to the Smite World Championship.
Hmm.
Huge, huge event. Huge, huge event. Nowhere near what it should be. I'm just throwing it out
Yeah.
there. Other MOBAs, they put up a lot of money and have this huge stage and all these big events, but Smite,
Smite's got
high,
to step it up.
high res, get on your stuff. Smite 2 better be worth it. No, I'm just like imagining the scale of that, and that's again, size comparison is much smaller than the league championship series, and, and to be up on that stage, I'd be like, ooh.
It's really cool. Yeah, they let us take pictures with like the championship trophy and everything too. So that was awesome.
Oh man, that oh. I guess kind of riding along with that. So you said that you got jungle.
Hmm.
What do you typically play?
So luckily, I started doing this thing where I try to hit my like top rank, which is Emerald, in every single role. So even though I don't really play jungle, like I started to play like a little bit,
Hmm.
just so I could understand the basics and eventually like do my little challenge. So I normally play a Mumu. He's like, okay, so I love Yordle characters. I'm Yordle size IRL, which basically means I'm pretty short. But he's just a crying mummy who like has no friends. And like there's like him, and then there's like a very emo one named Bex. Like, and if I could relate to two characters in a
Oh.
game, like it would be those two. But basically, like he's a tank and he loves to just like basically like CC people and like kind of just like get in there. So I love that. But I've started playing this champion. His name is Kha'Zix. He's a bug, and for years, I have spent years hating on this champion and everyone who touches him. But like, I locked him in just like for fun one time in like a normal game, and now I understand. Do you know like the amount of like happy brain juices that go off when you just like jump on someone and go, hey, and then they explode? Like, there's just, oh my gosh. But yeah,
I
those are the two I'm playing right now.
Okay, okay. So when I do play League,
Mhm.
I'm typically I play a little Ziggs. I like
Yep,
Ziggs.
we love Ziggs here.
I play a little bit of Misfortune. She's a
Hmm.
little tough. She's a little tough, but fun. Ash. Ash was probably one of the first.
You're
Like
saying all the right champs right now.
my very first that I actually learned and played was Annie.
I
Oh,
suck at any.
oh, Mr. Tibbers.
He's just so cool when he just like pops up and then everybody's stunned and you just like explode everybody. It's
Hmm.
awesome.
But one of the most recent is Amumu.
Hmm.
The rap to pull you to him and
Hmm.
love it. When you hit a rap and it's just like the best feeling. It's like, gotcha.
The thing about Amumuku that makes me get better, but also like int a little bit, is that if I can hit an Amumuku, I will go for it.
Yep.
Whether it's a good or bad idea, like that's to discuss later, but like if I can, I will.
It spawns into the game. Hey team, if I hit my Q, I'm going to be ready.
Yes. Like,
Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Uh, so, uh, so you obviously you went to an event. Again, we
mhm.
just covered that you were up on stage. So, if you had to pick a favorite team, who would
This
that
is a
be?
This is a really sore spot for me right now. So I am a content creator for a tier two team, called Supernova. And so the TLDR is that I'm a bit of a cursed. I think I curse teams. So when I first got into Pro League of Legends, my favorite team was Golden Guardians. They were a new team on the scene. My favorite pro player was with them. They started their season like 0-7, and every single week, like you could predict on Twitter, like who would win, and I would say Golden Guardians will win, Golden Guardians will win, and they were against like another new team that was like the hit of the scene, 100 Thieves, and I was like, no, they're gonna win, they're gonna win. And everyone was like, that one's a little spicy. Like, some weeks I'm like, maybe for hand, but this one's a little spicy. And they won. It took 8 games, but they won a game and against 100 Thieves. So, um, I was like, yeah, I'm all in on the Golden Guardians train. And then, well, they left the league. Like literally deleted their social media. Like I was so sad when I found out because I was the first person ever spotted in a Golden Guardians jersey. And they had it on their Twitter. Yeah. And now it's gone forever because they deleted the account. Gone forever.
That's
Yes. Yeah. I'm lucky that I have the photos. So, you know what? I like screenshot it when I was like 22. I was like, oh, I'm gonna want this forever. But yeah, so that happened, and
hmm
for a few years was just kind of like I didn't watch as much pro play.
hmm
So I was kind of like in and out of the scene. And once Golden Guardians left, I was like, I need a new team to root for. Then I ended up getting picked up by a tier two team called Supernova, who then partnered with a team called NRG,
Ooh,
which
okay.
okay. The event that I went to, okay, stay with me. You got this.
Okay,
The
okay.
event that I went to, the finals, NRG ended up winning, and they were not supposed to. they were against like essentially like the best team, like one of the OG teams. They were always in the finals. They had won a bunch, and NRG pulled off an upset against them. So I'm a creator for their like partner team.
Okay.
So now going into 2025, the LCS now rebrands into the LTA North. Riot like does this big overhaul, where like essentially North America is like merging with like Brazil and everything. So wild, but now there are fewer teams. And guess what team left? NRG. So now I'm like, I can't have a team. I can't. It just wouldn't be fair because
Oh,
that team would be the
wow.
next to leave.
So what you're saying is you should root for the team you least like.
That's true. You know what? Maybe that's it. I have been kind of. What team do I want to curse now? That actually is a great way to look at it.
I mean, you got to look at the bright side, right? I mean, all right, great. I'm gonna root for the team I don't want.
There is a coach who I met him at one of the events, and every team that he goes to also leaves because he coached for Golden Guardians and he's coached for like a bunch of different ones. And so now every time he goes somewhere, everyone's like, oh.
Oof.
So that's basically like me now.
That's oof. I mean, are you at least still able to be on the two team?
Yeah.
Okay,
And they're
okay,
still in their league, so I can
okay,
root for them. I have no, yeah, I haven't cursed anyone in tier two yet, so
okay, okay. Well, I mean, at least that's a good
at
thing,
least
right?
that team is safe. Yeah.
So, okay. So with you playing on that team, I know it would be kind of tough, and I feel like it would be you being able to go up on the stage. But if you had to pick a favorite moment in League of Legends slash gaming in general, I'll even open it up to gaming, right?
Okay.
If you had to choose a favorite moment, what would that be?
My favorite moment in gaming ever.
Ever.
Ooh. Okay, so last year I played in this like streamer tournament that I almost didn't enter. It was called the
Okay.
Dantes Invitational. Dantes is like one of the biggest League of Legends streamers. Um, I didn't really like I don't really watch like the bigger streamers, so I didn't really know any of them because all the captains were like the big folks.
Hmm.
And I like all I knew about him was that he does some like kind of out of pocket stuff. So I was a little bit wary about entering. But my friend asked me like three different times, like, you really should enter. I think this would be a great idea for you. I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. I think you could meet some new people. And eventually I was like, I'll just throw my name in the hat. I'm not gonna get drafted anyway. Like, I was just like, whatever. So I
Hmm.
send in the thing, I get invited to the Discord, I post my looking for team message, whatever. And I actually posted looking for support because I was like, okay, if they how it works is like they have ranks and you have to pick like three really high rank people, like a mid rank person, and like a low rank person, pretty much.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay, people in these tournaments love to pick low rank supports. I play mid, but I'll put one for support.
Hmm.
So I expect like I'm not gonna get drafted, but if I do, I'm gonna be playing support. Okay, cool. I start practicing support account stuff, like whatever, in preparation for this tournament. I don't think I'm gonna get drafted for. I get a message from one of my friends and she says, yo, blah 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 is watching your stuff right now. Like he's pulling up your VODs. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, he's watching you play mid lane because like I play a lot of mid lane on stream. I'm a Syndra one trick. Um, and so I like go and I'm like, hi. And he was like, he said on stream, what was it? He said, you should delete your looking for team because I want to draft you. And I was like,
Okay.
oh. And I was like, okay, like I think I might get drafted. And then I get a message from somebody else that he was like, hey, we want to draft you. And I was like, oh, right? Like in all of the League of Legends scene, like I don't really think I'm the person that you want on your competitive team. But like, you know what? I will bring the spirit, I will bring the moral support, whatever.
Hmm.
So draft day comes, this guy picks me up and he flips on everyone. He says, I'm not picking her for support, I'm picking her for mid lane.
Hold up,
Which
wait a
like,
minute. I just practiced all this.
yeah, which like that was super cool, but the thing was that all of the mid laners were high elo players. Like when I say challenger, like 1000 LP, like some of the top, like I would say like top 10 people on the server were in the games that I had to play against. So I was like scared out of my pants. Right? So
Hmm.
eventually one game I get my Syndra,
Hmm.
and I'm playing against one of the best mage players on the server and his team.
Okay.
And I was doing really bad in the game. I was like already like I was in my head about it. I was like, oh my gosh, like people are already making fun of me. You know, when you're like on a stage and like League of Legends is not the most like nice scene to you. So I had already been being flamed by all of the bigger streamers' viewers. Like this was not it. So we get to a fight. We're at the Baron pit, and I was like, all I hear is my captain. So my captain was Tarzan. He goes, kill done, which was the challenger mid laner.
Hmm.
And so we're about to get into this team fight. I'm like, okay, kill done, kill done, kill done. I kid you not, I land a big stun and get a quadra kill against all of these high elo players. I I was like shooketh. I like didn't even know it happened. Like I heard quadra and I was like, what? Oh,
Your flappers
so
were gasted?
yes, my flappers have never been more gasted in my entire life. So that I would say is like the moment for me.
I mean, that's up there. That is
Yeah,
definitely
to
up
be
there.
like in a place, and like obviously like I'm a smaller creator like comparatively, so to be in a place where I even get to like play with all of these people who like not only are like bigger streamers, but also like really high ranked, and to be able to do something like that, like we don't have to
Oh.
talk about my performance in the rest of the tournament, but like that one moment.
It's like, hey, remember that time that you only went 1 in 12? Hey, remember
Mhm.
that time that I had a quadra?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, so maybe there's hope for me. Maybe there's hope for me yet.
That's one of those like, oh, okay, I'll stand over here in my mid lane.
No,
I
really.
guess.
Like my
And then it's
job the
like
entire tournament was do not die a million times. Like that was it. They were like, we don't care if you do anything else, just like don't
perfect.
die.
Don't want to be that person that feeds.
Oh yeah, because in these things, it's always like you find the lowest ranked player, you dive them underneath their turret, and you farm them for gold for the entirety of the game. That's how it always works. So I was like, I know it's coming. Like I see like I'm getting dove by like three people just like praying for mercy. I'm like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
Okay, I mean, hey, that's oof, wow. Okay, that's I. That's up there. That is up
Oh,
there.
for sure. Yeah.
Wow. I oof. Oof. I mean, how do you play like I'm just like sitting here thinking about that. Like, okay, so again, trying to equate if I'm playing Smite and I get
Mhm.
in similar concepts. So Smite 1, I was nothing but support.
Mhm.
Only because the team that I played with, friends, not competitive in the slightest,
Yeah.
just casual. Uh, Everyone already had their roles that they could play. Now I can play support, I can play ADC, and I can play mid, which is mage and smite.
Mhm.
And I'm just like again trying to equate that. Like, okay, well if I played like I couldn't even keep my cool. I couldn't. So I mean, so again, went to the Smite World Championship. The first year that we won, I got to meet one of my favorite pro players,
Oh, that's awesome.
and he also plays support. Now, when I play support, my favorite to play is Sylvanas. He's this little dude on top of this giant tree, and it's so much fun. He does a lot of healing, but he can also root and pull, right?
Okay, he's like Maokai.
Yes, yes.
He's a tree. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got some
So
roots. Okay. I'm
I'm
on board.
I'm talking to this pro player, this absolute beast, the epitome of a support player. If you want anything to watch anyone, it would be him. And we get in line and we get up to to this pro player, and I'm standing there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like complete fangirling, like, oh my God, I'm
Oh,
meeting this guy. And I panicked. He asked me, he's like, oh, so who's your favorite player? And I panicked, knowing he plays Kepri. I said, "Oh, Kepri."
you
I'm like,
lied. You lied to your favorite pro
I did,
player.
I did.
Oh,
So, like in my head, equating what you did and then the reaction that I had just meeting the guy, I'm like, oh my God, I could not keep my cool doing that at all.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
my gosh.
oh
No,
yeah.
it's not easy. I would say like I get like even just streaming, like I get really anxious. Like I wait, I have it here. Yeah. I literally write out notes before every stream of stuff to talk about because I have such social anxiety that a lot of times if I'm like, oh my God, people are perceiving me, like my mind will blank. So I have these notes of like Kickstarters for my brain gears of like,
Hmm.
okay, Brian, here are the 20 things you could talk about on this stream. Like just to like get yourself going for when your mind blanks out. Yeah. So I have,
Hmm.
and that's just like streaming. So anytime I play in a tournament, I get terrible stage fright. If
Oh.
anyone is watching me and like judging me and I know it, like awful. Literally
Hmm.
awful. I was a captain for Budget Rivals, which is like the baby version of Twitch Rivals. It's like a friendly competition kind of a thing. Um, and literally like my team had to calm me down. I was like, guys, I'm panicking. I'm panicking, panicking, like I'm freaking out. So yeah, I was not well during the tournament.
I can only imagine. Can only imagine. Like, and mine is a little weird though. Like, it's hard to explain. I'm super good with being outgoing and extroverted when it comes to completely random people. Completely random
Interesting.
people. Completely. I literally would have conversations. So again, we went to Texas for the Smite World Championship.
Mhm.
And I literally chatted each day, all 3 days, where whenever we sat, I would have conversations with the people around me, just
Mm-mm.
willy-nilly, like, oh, hey, yeah. Yep.
No, that's my
But when
biggest fear.
it comes to like people that I perceive as bigger or more famous or more well known, I'm like, there's a photo with my buddy Snapdax and I with it was this January when we went to the last Smite World Championship. And my favorite team, the Atlantis Leviathans, right? My favorite team, one of the players was just out in the common area and he's like, dude, there he is. No one's around him. He's not with a group. So, he's just here. Why don't you go
Mhm.
say hi and see if he'd be willing to get up? I'm like, no, 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 no,
No.
no. And he's like, he purposely walked over and was like, hey, man, my buddy is a huge fan of yours. Can we get a photo? But so, like, random people, perfect. I'll be your guy. I'll make the introductions. Famous people? I
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I think when it comes to like meeting people who are like bigger, I like it's really hard to toe that line of like, hey, like I genuinely like I think you're really cool. I think your content is cool, but like I don't know. I think you're just like a genuinely chill person, right? And but I'm always afraid of the reception.
Mhm.
Because this can go one of two ways. Either you're gonna be like, cool, like I expected you to be, or you're gonna be like kind of a snob about it. But in my experience, no one that I've talked to at any of these events, because like kind of like I just go in as like a smaller creator, but like
Mhm.
I don't know. My friend who's a bigger streamer, he's like, yeah, like you're a smaller person, but like everybody knows that you're like one, you're chill, and two, you would never like clout farm. And I think
Mhm.
those are the things that like people like genuinely look for. Cause like you really don't care about like being famous one day. And I think you've made that like really clear. Like I've never wanted to be like, right? Like I've never aspired to have like 1 million followers or 1,000 viewers. Like I love the community that I have, like no matter what the size it is. And like that's gonna
Mhm.
be me till the day that I die. Um, and so I think that has been what's nice and settling for me, like when I meet people at all of these different things. But I'm always scared that they're gonna be like, oh, you said hi to me. You probably want clout. Like I've had that vision. I had a nightmare once about it. Like before going to like TwitchCon or something, I was like, oh my God, like everyone's gonna hate me. Like
I yep, yep. I mean, that's so like I'll be completely honest. Like I would consider you a friend, right?
yeah. I've known you
Even
for a
with you,
while, Paco.
I was gonna say, but even with you, I kind of get like, ooh, like
Paco, you're
nervous. Oh no, no, no. Like now, now we're cool, but like
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. Like there are times because I view you as somebody who has their stuff together. You have
Oh God. That's the
you, well,
problem. We're in trouble.
but it's true. Like I mean, so I've known you for a while. I've followed your stream for a while. So I've seen you at the lower levels from what you are now. Still higher than me and still further than a lot of people, but lower than you are now. And to see where you are, everything has been consistent. You have been the same person the whole way through. And it is awesome. You know, it's awesome to
Yeah.
see.
I think the cool thing about it is that I feel like my community keeps me in check for the most part. Because I remember pretty early on, like I was like, like I don't really know what quote unquote like good viewership is. Like when I first started, I was like, I'm just, I was hanging out with my friends like playing normals in
Hmm.
League. Like I didn't know how to set up scenes or like anything like that. I didn't do anything the professional way, and I kind of still don't, like I'm not gonna lie. But I remember early on a viewer who had found me, like wasn't like a buddy of mine, but like truly like somebody like randomly who stumbled upon my stream and was like, I just like your content. And
Hmm.
they were like, I really like that this is just like a chill vibe. I feel like when I'm here, I'm hanging out with all of my buddies.
Hmm.
And I just like, I feel like when I watch like bigger streamers or like if I watch a streamer and then they get bigger, then that changes.
Hmm.
And I was like, wow, like that really sucks, right? Can you imagine, like, if you, like, from a viewer perspective, if you were part of a community for a long time and then the streamer starts to blow up and then they change, which, like, inherently with a larger community, like, some things will have to change. And, like,
Hmm.
um, but I feel like you can keep that overall vibe. Like, I watch a DBD streamer who, like, has like 1,000 viewers
Hmm.
and she literally, it's vibes are immaculate. Like, it feels like you're just hanging out kind of a thing. So I was like,
Hmm.
okay, if that person can do it, like literally, like what's to stop any of us from it? Like, and I'm by no means like a large streamer, but like I want that to always be at the forefront. And
Hmm.
I know that like from a professional or marketing or whatever you want to call it perspective, like that's not the best idea. But like for me, that's the most important. I guess
Hmm.
like for me, it's like the core values that I had coming into being a streamer have like always been the same, and I don't want to change those in order to like grow a following or whatever.
Hmm. See, that's it's funny. I tend to do the same thing or something similar every time that I'm
Mhm.
streaming and I'm thinking about things. I started streaming because I like gaming and I like talking to people. So what better way
Yeah,
to do those two things than to stream?
exactly.
And so like I keep myself reminded of that. Like you're doing this because you like gaming. You get the game with
Hmm.
your friends, but you also like chatting with people. So
Yeah,
just do that, you know? And so I respect that. I respect that.
yeah.
So kind of going into that content creation, keeping that in mind, the streaming and the YouTube videos and TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts and insert all that goes in with content
Oh
creation.
my gosh, yeah.
Um, what would be your best single piece of advice for somebody that wants to start doing that?
Okay, so if you were like a streamer and you just wanted to get into like the content game,
Hmm.
I would say assess your capacity. Like, because the reason that I got partnered and stuff is that I was doing like I did that tournament, I was meeting like a lot of different people. I was literally spending 4 hours a day like working on a TikTok. Like every single day last December, I remember. It was I was literally like I was not sleeping. I would do that for like 4 hours. I would practice in like all the free time that I had. I would play solo queue to like practice the champs that my team asked me to learn because you play Ziggs. I did not play Ziggs before that tournament. They asked me to learn Ziggs. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then we would have scrims, then it was tournament days, and it was like I was duoing like to like get my synergy with whoever. Like it was like all of last December like was just like such a blur because I just didn't sleep that whole time. Right? Then I got partnered and then I was so burnt out. And then, 2024 has been a wild year for everyone. Like I was just like content boomed and I just like I didn't post on TikTok for months, like all of this stuff. So I think, and this is something that now I'm gonna start coming back to TikTok. I just started posting again. Oh my gosh, it's terrifying. Like assess your capacity beforehand and like yeah, everyone's gonna say like post 3 times a day on TikTok, this and that. No, really, that's like the thing. If you post 3 times a day on TikTok and you're being consistent with like good content, like that's like the growth formula pretty much. Yeah.
Okay
And a
then.
lot of people like blow up on it. I think if you I don't even post every day. Like I was
Oof.
for a long time and even that was so hard for me. But I would say like really sit down with yourself and say what are the amount of hours that I
Hmm.
have in the week to complete this? How long do these things take, right? Like how long does
Hmm.
it take me to clip a stream? How long does it take me to create a YouTube video, a TikTok, like whatever. Um, and then from that assess like how many pieces of content can I put out every single week.
Hmm.
And then from there, like you can go. Like right now, I'm learning some tricks for myself. Like if I find myself, like a lot of times I tweet, for example, like when
Hmm.
something comes up or something stupid, like I started playing on my main account in League and it's not going well. So I tweeted a screenshot of that and I'm like, okay, this December, every time that I tweet, I'm gonna schedule a tweet for January. So that by the time January comes, like I'm not behind. Like I'm already like ahead of the game. And then I've said like I want to go like more full force into coming back to content in January. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to think about Twitter for pretty much all of January now. Like
That is
that's more time for
genius.
TikTok, YouTube. Right. And the idea comes from I don't know. So I'm so guilty of being a TikTok doom scroller. Like this is like I have a
Same.
hard time sleeping. Like and when I can't sleep, there's a point where I give up and I get on TikTok and I'm like, well, I'm bored. And there
Yep.
was a I forgot it's your like the winter arc or something. So people in
Oh,
like
mhm.
October were like, okay, like you don't have to start these New Year's goals on New Year's, like start them now and you're already ahead. And I'm like, okay, like
Mhm.
I can do something like that. Like so I was like, okay, in January, these are the pieces of content that I want to post.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I feel like I'm like better prepared. I'm still terrified for January coming, but like I feel like I'm going in with like a plan. I have some scripts ready for stuff that I'm gonna post because I know that if I post it now, I'm gonna get behind. That's the problem. So I'm trying to post intermittently when I can. But if I'm like, okay, when can I like genuinely be consistent with myself? Like January, okay, that's a good deadline I can set for myself. I can do that. That's manageable.
That's I feel like I should be writing these down. Like I kind of said this I literally have said the same thing. Like I so in my Discord I have thanks to you I might have taken it from you, but I have a year goal thing.
Yay!
And I've kept the previous years there just in case people wanted that have made a goal for the year, want to go back and look, okay, well,
Hmm.
didn't quite get to this and I wanted this that year and I did really good, so why don't I do something? I don't know. I'm weird like that. I'm trying to think like I think the other people would think.
Yeah.
And one of my goals for the upcoming year is to really get back onto a schedule. I've been very
Hmm.
inconsistent,
I feel
with
that.
I mean, between June of last year and now, I have had three separate jobs.
That's a lot. And there's been a lot of like you've been going through a ton of change and it's so hard to maintain a stream schedule when like
Hmm.
IRL stuff is not, like
Exactly.
hmm.
Exactly. And I like I sold my house back in February.
Yep.
So that was another big thing this year. And I feel like I have let the people that enjoy my content down for not having this consistent schedule, but at the same time it's like, okay, well then great. There's your motivation for 2025. Let's do it, you know?
I feel that recently I went home to Hawaii for a month. So I didn't stream for like a month.
Hmm.
Like pretty much all of November. And I felt so bad because I was like, I don't know when I'm coming back. I
Hmm.
was like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be gone for like a week, and I was gone like the entire month. Um, because it was just like, it's like family health stuff. It's like you can't predict that. There's not really a timeline on it. And I like came back and I was like, hey, So especially like to come back from something and like that, it's like the consistency feels weird. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and like I feel like I'm having to rediscover how to stream again.
Yep. See, I find myself because of the lack of time between the
Hmm.
streams, and I feel I feel bad about it, but I have caught myself actually stressing out to even hit the go live button.
Yeah.
Like I will be there. I have OBS open. Usually it's on this monitor.
Hmm.
But I'll have OBS open and I'll be there. I know what game I'm gonna play. I am in a Discord call with the guys I'm gonna be playing with. And it's just like,
To stream it, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
There's a lot of pressure.
Well, yeah, and it's frustrating because I have ADHD.
Hmm.
People with ADHD have executive dysfunction.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know what executive dysfunction is, here's a little tidbit about ADHD. Executive dysfunction is where you have the tools to do a job, you have the knowledge to do that job, you just cannot get started. No matter
Yeah.
how hard you try, no matter how much guilt you feel, no matter how much pressure you feel from people asking you about it, you just can't do it. You can't start. But if you get started, not a problem. You can breeze through it, and it's like you've done it a million times.
Yeah.
It's that starting.
Yeah. It's that initiation piece that's like super hard. Um,
And my stress adds to that. And it's like,
mhm.
oof, okay.
But then it's like once you're like past it, it's like, whoa.
Why did I even hesitate with this? Like,
But then
this
the
is,
next time it happens again, right? Yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to work on that. And one thing with ADHD is a schedule.
Hmm.
And guess what I need to do in 2025?
A schedule.
A schedule. So I
Uh,
feel like I should be taking these tips that you're saying about preparing for next year and just start doing that now.
yeah. I've like it's also like I've started pairing like for me like the stressful things to start like editing. I
Hmm.
started trying to teach myself to use DaVinci Resolve for a client that I'm working with for some YouTube stuff.
Hmm.
And like it's made me dread editing. So I was like, okay, I started doing co-working streams on like my alt Twitch account. And I was like, okay, now I have people physically watching me. And even though I know that you won't know that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I know. And I'm gonna think that you know. So I'm like, I have to start. Like I have to do it. Like,
Hmm. I'll be completely honest. Absolutely loving that second channel with the the co-working co.
co-working, studying, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, I absolutely love it. Again, another tool for ADHD is to have somebody do something productive with
With
you.
you. Yeah. Body doubling.
That's the word I was looking for, body doubling. Yeah, and it's oh man, I have gotten so much of my classwork done for full stack web design.
Hmm.
And I love coding. I love coding. So thank you for that.
I've
Thank
got
you.
you. I need the help as much as everybody else does, so I'm glad to be there.
So we covered like what the best piece of advice is for somebody that wants to start out with that with the content creation. If you had to choose with your content creation and or your streaming, uh, what is your favorite moment out of all that you've done? What is your favorite moment with streaming and content creation?
Oh my gosh, that's a hard one. Oh, Catliente's Creator Royale last year, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you don't know Catliente, she's like she's actually, you know what, I'm gonna change my like content creation advice. Actually, go follow Catliente. That's my advice. If you don't know her, she posts a ton of streamer advice, from just like how to handle like a weird chatter to like all of the technical stuff. And like watching the videos is like weirdly motivational, so it like makes me want to do stream stuff. So she hosted like a Creator Royale, which was just like a streamer, I don't want to say tournament, but like it was a streamer event where essentially you had to like improve your own content. And like it was like you had to submit, a video that you edit introducing yourself and your content and stuff. And it looked like it was like me and maybe one or two other people of the like hundreds who applied were like League streamers. Like it,
Okay.
it seemed to be very few of us. There were a lot of Valorant folks, lots of variety folks, but I just like there were very few League
Interesting.
people in the mix, and like I knew most of them. But like I remember it was like you essentially got narrowed down to like the top 30.
Hmm.
So there were 30 of us, and I think it was like me and like one other guy were like League streamers.
Hmm.
And I remember just being like, that's why I started my 100 Day Summoner School series. I was like really, really motivated. And we've talked about body doubling because like there were 30 of us all trying to like really get better. And we were talking about, the stresses of it. Literally, one of the challenges was to like basically take a break, like don't burn yourself out. Um, and that one was really hard for us, but I ended up winning. And I remember there was the announcement stream, right? Of like the
Hmm.
top three. And I was convinced that I wouldn't win. And it was based off of like growth metrics, just like how much you've learned, how much your content itself has improved. Like there were a bunch of judges that like assessed you on that.
Hmm.
And so what they did was they showed a slideshow, and before they showed who it was, they said like the metrics or like, the things that you have like accomplished through Creator Royale. So it was like I remember like we were watching the first place one, and it was like, oh, like this person started a new content series. And I was like, oh, I started one, but like that was one of the challenges. Like we all did that. And then it was like hit 10,000 followers on a single platform for the first time. I was like, oh, that's funny. Like I did that. And I forget what the last one was. Oh, and it was like got married. And I was like, oh, I got
Huh.
married.
Who could that be?
And I was like, and I remember like looking at my husband and being like, wait, I don't think anybody else got married. And I was like, oh my God. So that's when we realized. Yeah, so I think that for me was it because I think when I put the time and the energy that I feel like the content deserves, then I see the results.
Hmm.
And then obviously when I don't, right? Like
Hmm.
and I think for a lot of creators, especially when we're smaller and, we're grinding and stuff, we're posting and, we're doing all the things that we think we need to and we don't see the results. We're like, oh, like, what is it? Like, what is it about me? Like, whatever, whatever. And I think like I finally figured out that like putting in not just the work and the hours, but like putting them in the right way and producing good quality content like that pays off. And I think that's just
Hmm.
like a moment of relief. And I'm like, that gives me the confidence that like now, okay, if I were to do that again, like I could do it.
If it's like that show where they take the millionaires and they only give them a certain amount of money. Go
Mhm.
make a business.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like, okay, all right, we're going to remove all of your followers, all of
Hmm.
your following, and all the tools. Do it again.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's
Like,
like,
can you
okay,
really do it?
great, fantastic, got it. I know the game now. Okay, I mean that's huge. That's huge. I actually got a quite a bit of my streaming advice from Cat Liente.
Hmm. Yeah. And like through Cat, like I found all of the, like creator, like advice people on TikTok. And I feel like
Hmm.
even if the advice itself, like maybe it's centered towards like a VTuber or whatever, which I'm not, like even just like watching advice, like seeing like somebody so motivated for me is like, okay, like I gotta do something related to stream right now.
It's like, wait a minute. Okay, watching this. Yeah, yeah. Let's
I
let's
gotta do
let's do
something,
something.
Discord announcement, like a command I had to edit, like just something needs to.
Okay, that's huge. Wow. Oh my God, you had a huge year last year then.
2023 was, I don't actually think that I slept.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, again, it was a huge year for you though. Like, I mean, again, having been there, to watch the growth and watch all of the successes,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that kind of motivates me to do stuff. It's like, okay, listen, she's absolutely killing it. Let's kill it too. You know?
Yeah. And like I think one thing about me is I want I'm the person that like even though I really like sports and I'm super competitive, if I'm just watching something, I'm like, man, I just hope everybody has fun.
Hmm.
Like, right? Like that's what I want. I'm like, I want to see everybody do it. So like last year I felt like was really about me. And this year was more about everyone else. Like I hosted like a streamer tournament for like geared towards smaller streamers.
Hmm.
To kind of like put the spotlight on them. It ended up on Twitch's front page. So like people could say, like, I played in a tournament in front of 1,000 people. Like
Yeah.
that's really, really cool to say. And like I'm glad that I could provide that experience for them. I hosted a bunch of community tournaments. Like I feel like this year was really about other people, and I'm learning that like there can be a balance there. Like there can be things about me and there can be things about other people. So I think that's
Hmm.
gonna be 2025. Like,
So there's a song that I listen to often, especially if I need to feel motivated, get stuff
mhm.
done, or get started. And
Yeah.
more specifically with lifting weights. It's a song. It's called "Work." It's by Apache, Apashe,
Okay.
and the first lines in the song is, "They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands, so we put in work."
Oh,
Yeah, and it's like, whoa, whoa,
that
and
seems
like
a little too hard for my gym session.
and like the chorus is, "The grind don't stop. We living it up till the squad on top. We put in work."
I love that. And I love that it
Yes.
says the squad on top. Like it feels like it's
Mm-hmm.
more than just you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've been
Like I'm
seeing
getting
like
goosebumps.
what is it? Recently, I joined like a DBD server, a Dead by Daylight server, because I saw
Mm-hmm.
on TikTok it was like, I just want to find other girls who play DBD and like we can all like have fun and learn together. Like I
Mm-hmm.
want to do the same thing, but like for streaming.
Okay.
Because I feel like streaming, like people think it's like competitive because it's like, oh, like that person has viewers or like whatever. But I feel like it's so much more like a collaborative effort than people realize. And I just like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I want to find a squad so like we can all like improve together and like learn the things. Because like literally everything that we do as streamers, like we got it from somewhere. Like
Mm-hmm.
every idea, what's his name? Ludwig, he's like the streamer guy.
The
Right? He's like
streamer
one,
guy. Yep.
yeah, yeah. He like I'm pretty sure his contract with YouTube just ended. Can you imagine what it's like to have a contract with YouTube? But like I remember he has like a whole video about like basically everything is like what he calls like a yoink and twist. You take it and then you change it a little bit to make it your
Mm-hmm.
own. And he's like, everyone does this. Like, this is what works. Like, look, and like these are all the biggest streamers, and look what they did. Here's some of my videos, and here's where I yoink and twisted from. Like, so I don't
Oh
know. I
yeah.
just feel like if we all kind of just like work together, like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I feel like we would all just like go there. I don't know if that's me being like in La La Land, but
Oh
that's my
no.
that's my dream.
So I yesterday I was talking to my coworker. He also streams.
Mhm.
I was just talking to him. I was like, listen, back when I had a schedule and I was able to actually run a schedule, I used to do a Sunday stream, and every Sunday stream it was called Wreckfest with Breakfast,
I love that.
where I'd play Wreckfest while eating breakfast with people. And he's like, wow, way to be original. Now my coworker's a little older. He's a little older, so but I was like, dude, nothing. No title
Oh yeah.
unless it specifically says to your stream. There is no title that you will ever think of that hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
There's there's a ton of content that you're gonna put out there. I guarantee it's been done before.
So fun fact, I used to do breakfast with Briikachu. And I'm pretty sure like we all get these ideas from elsewhere, right?
Hmm. And you almost have to, like, and it sounds on the surface, just hearing that, it does sound kind of crappy. But
Mhm.
like you said, if we changed it from thinking that that's crappy to no, no, we're all growing. There might be something that I
Yeah.
do that you like and want to incorporate, you know?
Yeah. Because there's like a really big difference between like content plagiarism and like the yoink and twist. Like the yoink and
Hmm.
twist is like your like there is like an original perspective. Like there is originality in the content, but
Hmm.
like it's a similar idea. Like, do you know how many like really successful videos of like I did blank for 100 days?
Yep.
Stardew Valley has done it, like The Sims has done it, like every game title, like there are creators that do this,
Hmm.
right? Like the 100 days thing is just like no one owns that.
And it's almost like the TikTok dances.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
TikTok dances. Everyone does. Well, I have yet to do one, but everyone pretty
Sounds like
much
a
does
sub goal
it.
to me.
No, 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 no.
Yes, yes. I've done
Okay,
it
maybe.
and I can't.
Maybe, possibly. We'll have to we'll write that down and
Write that down, write that down.
but yeah, the yoink and twist. I like that term to it though. The yoink and twist. Like
Mhm.
yeah, it is. It is what it is. I'm not the only taco related stream. You know,
Yeah.
one of my IRL buddies who streams, his stream is Da Perfect Taco.
Oh, big league streamer. He's actually really awesome and he's been like helping other people with like financial advice. I keep it taco.
Yep. Yep, I keep it taco.
Yeah. My in my days of trying to learn how to play gin during the pandemic, I was like watching him. Yeah.
But
He's
I
really
mean,
cool. But yeah, the taco theme, it's well loved and it doesn't mean you're taking anything. Like everybody loves tacos. Hello?
hey, there's a taco for everyone.
Do you? Okay, wait. Do you know my taco history? My
No.
history with tacos?
Ooh,
Okay, I
okay.
feel like we're good enough friends now that I can tell you about this.
Yeah.
So, growing up, I said I hated tacos.
Okay.
Okay, but I grew up in Hawaii, which doesn't have Mexican food. Like, there's no good Mexican food there.
Okay.
So, I had only had a taco from Taco Bell. So, and then moved to Los Angeles,
Okay.
where there might be some more Mexican food there than in
Just,
Hawaii.
just a little bit.
Just a bit. But my friends would always do like taco stuff, and I was like, no, 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 like I don't do tacos. And they were like, who the hell doesn't like tacos? And I was like, me, like I hate them. And eventually my friends found out. They were like, what kind of tacos have you been having that are so bad? Like, who's making these tacos? And I was like, Taco Bell. And the reality that dawned on them, and they were like, "Oh, sweetie, you've never had a real taco." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they were like, we need to rectify this. I'm pretty sure I was like in grad school,
Oh wow.
like when this happened, and I had my first taco. Like we went to like a legit taco truck at like 3 in the morning, and I was like, "This is heaven. What have I been doing my whole life?"
That's good. That's funny. Like all I can see is what is it? 22 Jump Street when what's his name's
Channing
Channing
Tatum.
Tatum's character finds out, like puts ding, oh oh you
Yeah.
know.
Yep. Oh yeah. The same thing happened with guac. Like I just
Okay,
yeah.
that all makes sense now.
Yeah. So now
Okay.
it's like my mission to do like the same thing in reverse for people who like want to try like sushi, but they
Oh,
live in like the middle of nowhere without fresh fish. So
oh.
I'm like, I will fix sushi for you. Don't worry, I've got you, friends.
We might have to chat. We might have to
I'll
chat.
fix it for you.
So I actually never had sushi until I was in college.
My heart hurts for you.
Oh, so my first time having sushi was phenomenal. Phenomenal. So there's a local grocery store here and they
Mhm.
have one of their motherships. They call it it's called Giant Eagle Marketplace.
Oh, I love
Okay.
Giant Eagle.
So you know Giant Eagle because it's in our states.
Hmm.
Uh they have a marketplace, which is like a giant eagle.
And they have sushi at this
They have
marketplace?
a sushi bar. They have a sushi. There's this little kiosk. Like, well, it's not little. It's ginormous.
Yeah.
On one side, they'll give you hot, freshly prepared foods. On the other half of this circle, they will make you sushi right there. Hmm.
I'm like partial, like half of me is really excited for this, and the other half is like, is this legitimate?
Oh, it's legit. One of my buddies
Okay.
worked at one of the at that kiosk at that little center, right? And so it was Halloween one year, and I went to the Halloween party, and
Hmm.
my this buddy had just gotten off of work, but he had made, I'm not even talking, this platter had to have been,
Oh, does he get to keep all the leftovers?
but he got to make fresh all of it.
I
Yeah,
need,
so
can
he
you give me this guy's job title? Are they hiring?
yeah, so he brought this huge platter of a huge variety of different type of sushi, and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, that's sushi, and I was like, oh, I've
Oh,
never
I've never
had
had that.
sushi. And he's like, no, 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 we got to rectify this. So he gave me a little bit of everything, and I'm like, oh my God. By the end of the night, I promise I had like 25, 30 little rolls.
Hmm.
Like, oh.
I'm so proud of you for that.
That was my first sushi experience.
And now you're pro sushi?
Oh, I love sushi.
Yay.
Love sushi. Love it.
Okay, good. I'm glad we fixed that for you. I was gonna be like, wait, Paco, like I'm
Oh.
driving there now. Like we will fix this.
Now I want sushi. Oh.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, right? Oh. So, you said that you're learning Da Vinci for a client?
Hmm.
I know it's a little bit of a pivot, but you
No,
had
you're
said
good.
about that. So do you do things like content creation help stuff for other people? Like Da Vinci,
Yeah.
isn't that a video editor?
Yeah. Yeah. So for my own content, I've always used Premiere Pro.
Mhm.
And I don't know what happened like the last time. Like it's always been like chill for me. But when I tried to export this video for someone else, it like wouldn't export. We actually like it took me however long to edit the video. It took me like twice as long just to get it exported. And he was like, well, I normally use DaVinci Resolve, and the files that he normally uses are good with DaVinci Resolve, but they aren't like they're not compatible with Premiere Pro. So like he
Okay.
had to convert them and it was a whole thing. So then I was like, okay, well, if I just learn DaVinci Resolve, which is free, like I could just do all your videos in DaVinci Resolve. But yeah, I've done YouTube editing, I've done shorts, I've done YouTube thumbnails, I've done YouTube channel management, just kind of like whatever people think I've been hired for.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And because, okay, I don't know what it is, but I am like so much more motivated to do other people's content than my own.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's. I mean, I can kind of understand that. But I'm also a people pleaser. So like,
Mhm.
yeah, my stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, but other people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me take care of that. I'll do it right now.
Oh yeah, like if it was my video that wouldn't export and I was like, see you tomorrow, like I stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning talking to this person and like they felt so bad and I was like, no, I have to do this. Like, trust me. Like they weren't forcing me to stay up. Like I was like, I am awake. I'm doing this. Me and Premiere Pro, we are at war right now, and I'm gonna win. Like,
I will make it work.
oh yeah, 100%.
That nabbit.
And for anybody who wants to do this, don't be like me. Like, get an external hard drive because my computer is like constantly on the verge of exploding.
Yeah, I don't do any of that, and I still feel that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like literally every time I want to export something, I gotta go find something to delete. Like,
Oh yeah, it got to the point I actually pay for 2 terabytes on Google Drive.
that's a good idea, honestly.
And then it's
Oh my
funny because
gosh.
like I'll edit stuff while I'm at work on my lunch break,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll add notes or I'll add anything and I just throw it into the Google Drive and then it's
That's
accessible
smart.
here.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
and I think I only pay like $10, 15 tops for 2 terabytes.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, great. So like this episode of this podcast will go up there and it's great because with like Google Drive,
That's so much space. Wow.
I'll add, well, that's the great thing about it is I'll share it with whoever I need to share it with.
Uh-huh.
So then even they have access wherever. I don't have to wait for it to, do what it needs to
Yeah.
do and then zip it, email it as an attachment. I don't have
Hmm.
to worry about any of that. It's already up in the folder.
Yeah, I love that the shareability of it. I've used Google Drive with some of like for people like even when I actually hired an editor for like a month last year. And like we would use that. I was like, here's all the things that I want edited, and then magically like they would just show up ready to upload to TikTok. I was like, wow, this is
Mhm.
such a cheat code.
Truly, truly. I mean, I created a whole folder for that I'm a huge fan of calling it stuffs.
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 Stuffs and things.
Yep. So I have a whole folder called video stuff. So like,
Wait,
yep. It,
have you
it
s- Paco, we're so alike. Have you seen my Discord?
I mean I'm in your Discord. I've looked at
So
it.
so
Did I miss something?
when I made this Discord years ago when I first started streaming with like me and just like my three friends that were in it, I didn't know what to call anything. So I've got music stuff, cute stuff, food stuff, funny stuff, artwork stuff, video stuff. I was like, I don't know, everybody's got like cute names for all of these things. I don't know, stuff sounds right.
That's
I'm never
great.
changing it.
That's great. Yep. Like it's I have a whole folder called video stuffs. And then I have YouTube's as a folder,
YouTube, so okay.
stream stuffs. So like
Yep.
all of the emotes and overlays and
Yep.
are in there. Gaming stuffs.
Stuff.
So yep, yep.
Huge fan. Actually, such a huge fan of this. Professional nomenclature at its finest.
Oh yeah, and it's great because anybody that I've shared this with, they see that I've called it
Yep.
video stuffs.
Yep.
So I feel that. I feel that.
There's
Oh
just like
man.
I don't know, there's something about like maintaining a slight amount of scuffed as like a branding that I'm so about.
Hmm.
Like I know like people have like these professional looking cameras and like I don't know DSLR. I don't even know what that stands for, but I know they have it.
Yeah.
Right? And they
Hmm.
have like bunch of different lights and things and like then and they do like all the professional like with like I have like the old stream deck where like sometimes I change my scene with it but like they do lots of wild stuff with it or like they and like oh my gosh one of my friends has like super yup one of my friends has like wild LED lights that like go off every time like there's a raid or like a point redemption or like something like some people are just so professional about the content creation space and I'm like I once tried to use a voice changer and I was like I made all of my mods sit in a call with me to like test it out. And then like when I went live, someone redeemed it and it didn't work. Like, like that's just I think like you cannot remove the scuffed from a person, right? And there's just something
Yep.
real awesome about that. Like that just never change.
One of my mods actually created a command in my stream, and it's exclamation mark pro streamer. Yep. And it says, oh, totally. BW Paco is totally a pro streamer. Nothing goes wrong here. He
Yep.
doesn't forget anything.
Oh, yep. Yep.
It's like, yeah, yeah, hi. Hi, I'm that guy.
Yeah, I think people put so much pressure on themselves when they start streaming, and it's like no matter how long you do this, at some point you will forget to change your scene. And
Yep.
people will just like you'll be in a game having the best commentary ever, and you'll be showing everybody a black screen.
Yep. You're like, dude, clip that. And chat's like, a
Let me
black
hold your
screen.
hand when I tell you this. Yep.
Yep. I mean, yep, that's how it goes.
Yep. I feel you.
So, I mean, you said you didn't sleep at all last year. I mean, did you do this video editing and thumbnail stuff last year too? Like, have you been doing it
Yeah.
for a while?
I've like done stuff on and off like oh gosh, so my husband is a streamer. He's like old as a streamer. Like he's been in the scene since like I don't know, like 2016, 2017. Like he's been around a while. So he
That's a
used
little
to,
bit.
yeah, he used to do YouTube a lot. And then he just stopped. And so when we were dating, I was like, "What? You have a YouTube channel?" And he was like, "Yeah, I haven't uploaded on it in like years." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Okay, so let's do it." So for a while I was kind of like kicking his butt to do it and like teaching him like really easy editing, like I was like doing his editing and his thumbnails and titles and like SEO. Like I was essentially his channel manager for like a year or two.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
so I mean that's cool, right? Because like now that I can say like I manage his channel and like when I tell people that they're like, okay, like if you've managed his and like I've seen his stuff, like you can definitely handle mine. I think that's how a lot of opportunities in like gaming, esports, streaming like kind of happen is that you do something like as like for fun, passion project, whatever you want to call it, and people see it and they're like, wait, that's actually like great experience. Do you want to do it for me? Um, so
Okay.
yeah, like I had a friend who, a buddy of mine is actually he's like a caster, like a League of Legends caster.
Hmm.
And so when I played for like an amateur league and our sister team, they went to the finals of our division. But there were
Okay.
so many finals at the same time that they couldn't, like the league couldn't cast them all because obviously if they're happening at the same time, you can't show them all at one time.
Yeah.
So my coach was like, "Hey, like I know that you stream. Would you be willing to stream their finals?" And I was like, yeah. And so he was like, do you know anybody who like maybe would want to cast this? Like, so I was like, I can ask because I'm like in a caster Discord. Like I play my DJ hours are spent like playing Flex in League with these guys. It's like, hey, like, would you want to do this? Like, blah, blah, blah. And so we got it together and so we casted it together, just like a for fun thing. And I've only casted like my own tournaments that I host. I've never done anything professionally. He was like, like you might want to like try this. So now I'm like looking for casting opportunities, right? Like
Okay.
when you do things and like you build the skills like naturally, sometimes people see it, they're like, "Hey, like I know you're kind of like raw, but like I think we could make something of this."
Okay.
So that's happened with me for like YouTube stuff and like editing. A buddy of mine, like I used to do his channel like thumbnails, and he recommended me to like a bigger like vlog person. And like that's how I got in the door and now I'm making thumbnails for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like a two-parter.
Hmm.
Two-parter. So was it because of your husband that you got into all of this content creation, stream management, thumbnail editing, video editing? Is that how you got into it?
So, I mean, before we were even together, I like made my thumbnails in Canva. I knew nothing about thumbnails. But I was just like, like I want to try it. So I like, I did a few of those. I made my own TikToks like before I met him. So I knew how to do like short form. I was like, I don't know how to do a YouTube video. YouTube, I think is like, especially to like newer streamers, like the scariest thing. Because I feel like it's the most I don't want to say like respected. But it's like the most like big, like out there, like when you know somebody's like big on YouTube, like
Hmm.
they're like a big deal kind of
Oh
a thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think he's the reason that I tried it for YouTube. And
Okay.
but like I had already like done like my own like editing and stuff beforehand. I think it was just like that got me into being like, I could probably make my own YouTube channel at that point. It is
I
a lot
mean,
of work though. I will say like YouTube is for me specifically the most work.
okay.
Um,
Okay.
but yeah, I think he kind of like kicked my butt into getting it. Okay. You know when someone's learning to cook
Hmm.
and a lot of their food sucks, but somebody has to eat it, right?
Somebody has to eat
Yeah. So
it.
a lot of my thumbnails, when I first started doing his thumbnails, really sucked. And like to this day, like sometimes I scroll back like 3 years on his channel and I show people, I'm like, these sucked. These were awful. Like, and like even my friends who like know nothing about content creation are like, why would you put those colors together? Like, how does orange like blend into gray? And I was like, I don't know. Like,
That's
I don't
good.
know what's happening. And I was just like, I don't know, orange seemed like a color that would pop at the time. Like, somebody has to eat it. And so he ate all of my terrible thumbnails,
What a great
right?
man.
Yeah. And like, for my own stuff, like a lot of my early videos, when I go back to like my old TikToks, like they're pretty bad. Like I was like, where was the
Oh
camera
yeah.
even? Like the action was all the way over there. Why are we looking at nothing? you know?
Yep.
Like, so I guess when you like first start with all of this stuff, like it's gonna suck and people are gonna know it and people aren't gonna watch it and all those things, but like you'll eventually figure out what it is and you'll consume so much content in the process that you learn what works for other people.
Hmm.
Um, I just think like so many people don't start on content because they're afraid of sucking, but you're gonna suck no matter when you start.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like
See,
suck, get better, move on.
see that like there's many different words for it. Many different words for it. Eat the frog,
Yep.
the army, as a lot of people know, I was in the army. The
Mhm.
army calls it embrace the suck.
Yep. Yeah, you really have to embrace the suck.
Just embrace the suck.
Yeah. I think like yeah, the other thing with like people who like want to get into streaming and content is like they don't realize how much work it's going to be. Like I think you mentioned this earlier, but like when you're the talent or whatever, like you have to be the talent, the producer, you have to be the script writer, the editor, the thumbnail maker, the manager, the data analyst. Like you are all of the things under the sun. You have to be a social media expert.
Mhm.
Like in you just have to be like so many things, like a community manager, event manager. And it's just like, I don't think people realize how much work it is. So then they get into streaming and they think, they're going to be the next
Blow
like,
up instantly.
yeah. And it's not like that. Like, that's just not how it is. And like for the 1 in 10 billion, that it works for, like, that's just not how it works for the normal person. There is a streamer that I watch. His name's Aoki. He
Okay.
is like one of the OGs. He's been on YouTube forever. He
Hmm.
like puts out like a bunch of banger tweets. He's a support streamer. Like he's done pretty much everything under the sun. He holds like daily pretty much on his own YouTube, plus a channel with other people called the For Fun Squad, where they do just like
Ooh,
fun
okay.
League of Legends tests. You have to watch it. It's actually such a banger to watch. It's like really for fun. Um, and they're like such a good group. But I remember he did like an Ask Me Anything like a year or two ago on
Hmm.
Twitter. And like there were so many that I didn't read a ton of them, but I remember somebody asked him about like streaming and like, like his success. And he said, I've never been afraid to die on the treadmill, which basically means like he is willing to keep going and going and going. And like he ate the frog. He embraced the suck for sure, probably when he started. But he like literally by the time I got into like content and watching and stuff, like he's just in my opinion, like he's really well respected
Hmm.
and he's been around the scene for so long and he's made a name for himself. And every interaction I've had with him, like as a smaller creator, he's
Hmm.
never treated me like anything worse, you know? Like he's
Okay.
yeah, and I think it's like that. Like those are the things that for me like make a successful creator, right? Like you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to get through the phases where it didn't suck. You are willing to like work with other people, right? He does this channel with other people and you treat other people with the respect.
Hmm.
Because like he puts out a lot of sassy tweets. I'll give him that for sure. He's willing to argue with whoever, but like
Hmm.
he's like genuinely like just such a good human. He's like offered like help with like YouTube and stuff. One time they didn't have everybody for the fun squad, so like they took me like for a video. And then he like even like suggested video stuff and like said I could upload it on my own channel just to help me out. Like he doesn't get anything from that. Yeah, and I think like people don't realize like being a streamer is like you're not the only one in it and like the only other people who understand it are other streamers. So like the
Hmm.
kindness that you express to them is so, so important. So yeah, for me, that's like one of the things I think of. Like he's a workhorse who's willing to like he's gonna own it and he's gonna like help you out too. And I just think that makes like that's so respectable to me.
See, what really in my mind helped me switch from being that itty bitty little tiny streamer
Hmm.
to finally hitting affiliate is I switched my mindset from, like we said, comparing myself to, well, my buddies did this and they got affiliate in 3 weeks. Well,
Hmm.
is you got to be that hype man.
Yeah.
That is, I love it. I love it. Love it. And that's what got me over that hump from being, okay, well, why they got it? How come I can't?
Hmm.
To, whoa. Let's blow them up. Let's get them where they
Exactly.
need to go, you know?
And I think you mentioned like something really important there. Like it's like that idea of like it's a little bit of jealousy. Like it is, right? Like it's
Hmm.
like when I started seeing like people that I knew get partner, I was jealous. And I even like I tell this story to this day. Like I remember at TwitchCon, we did a girls' night. I told one of the girls, I was like, I used to be so jealous of you. Like I feel like you did everything so easily. Like you knew what to do and like all this stuff. And there's a natural jealousy that comes with streaming, and I think that's okay. And I think it's
Hmm.
normal and it's healthy. I think it's what you do with it, right? Like
Hmm.
it's like I can be jealous of you and like think you're amazing.
Hmm.
Like I think that's fine. And I think a lot of people like they've told me like they feel like really guilty about it. I'm like, I mean, right, if somebody had $1 million, like you would probably be a little jealous too, right?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, so I think that's just a completely normal part of it. But like when you switch your mindset to be like, hey, like maybe I can get there too. Like, like that's an
Hmm.
inspiration for me. Like I can be jealous and I can want it and I can just go out there and get it too.
Hmm. So I feel like the hardest part is dealing with the jealousy. That is the
Mhm.
hardest part.
It's
But
tough.
if you view it more of a, like, if you catch yourself in that jealousy moment, remind yourself, be like, okay, yeah, I might be jealous. I don't want to take away from them. I want them that
Exactly.
success, but I'm a little jealous with that. Use that for motivation for yourself. Don't take it away from them.
Yeah.
Use that as a motivation. Okay, well, yeah, I'm a little jealous of what they have, but if that's what I truly want, then great, fantastic. Not taken away from them. I'm happy that they're successful. Let me work on me and motivate myself to want to do that, you
Yeah.
know?
And like you said, like I think it's once you start shifting your energy from focusing on somebody else to focusing on yourself. Like once I started focusing on like my stuff and like it's really hard to take a look at your own content and to be like, yo, I wouldn't watch this. Like I
Mhm.
would watch back my own VODs, I watched my TikTok videos, and I was like, this is, yeah, I get it. But like that's a hard conversation to have. But once you have it, like it feels so freeing to be like, okay, well, what can I do better? And then you
Mhm.
start to get excited about your own content, right? You
Mhm.
start to find the pieces of your content that you're like, people will come and watch you for this.
Mhm. See, I want to, and I'm guilty for this. So, along with that jealousy, is
Hmm.
the okay? Well, like I don't understand. I'm doing the same thing that they're doing, but I'm not getting there. Okay, well, all right. Well, then that just means I got to go out and buy the best camera. Well, I got the camera and I'm still not getting it. Okay, well, maybe it's my microphone. I got to go out and buy the best microphone. Well, it's still not doing that. Well, maybe it's my computer. Maybe I should just drop a lot of money on a computer to get.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, no, no,
Not
no.
of people that's like, oh, if I just like bought like literally for the longest time I was on like the Blue Yeti mic that everyone starts with, the Logitech
C920.
C920. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, like that's the beginner streamer pack. Also, okay, this is really embarrassing, but like with lighting, I've never been a lighting girly. I don't understand it. So when people told me to get a ring light, I bought this giant ring light. I'm looking at it now. Oh my gosh. And then I was like, I thought that's what everybody had. And I just like, point it over. It looms over my camera and my monitors. And then I met my
Hmm.
husband, and he's got this tiny little thing that sits on top of his monitor. And I was like, that was an option? Like, are you telling me? Like, I have to move apartments with this monstrosity. And like, I have a big dog. And so, like, it's like chewed up at the bottom. Like, not all the knobs even work anymore. Like,
That's
like,
funny.
if I can hit Twitch partner with this ring light, like you can do whatever. Like, don't go dropping stuff on a microphone and a camera. Like,
Hmm. No, don't get me wrong. If that's what you want, then
yeah,
great, fantastic. Make it a goal, though. Make it a goal.
exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Well, if I hit this number of followers, great, fantastic. I
mhm.
will treat myself and I will upgrade to the camera that I want. Not
Yeah,
because you feel like you have to have it.
exactly.
It's because it's what you want to try to bring to the stream.
Like if it's something that will bring you joy, like, oh my gosh, the camera quality from, my Elgato like face cam, like that brings me so much joy. I think, that gives me joy in streaming. Like, absolutely do that.
Hmm.
But it's not gonna like the equipment itself is not gonna get you to X, Y, or Z accomplishment.
That's funny because I'm actually using the Elgato Facecam Mark II.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm literally I love my Elgato stuff. Sorry. I'm not sponsored. This is
Hashtag
not
hashtag sponsored.
not sponsored. I am not sponsored by them. I spent my own money on this stuff. Like I have a stream deck, their capture card. The face cam is literally my favorite camera ever.
Oh, oh, it is. Like have you messed around? Okay, so do you have the Mark One or Mark Two?
I think whatever one was out last year.
Okay, okay. So I one thing that I have messed around with, and it's creepy, but super fun to mess around with. And again, this is I buy things because I like the bells and whistles, right?
Yeah,
Circling
and
back
that's
to
totally
ADHD.
fine.
Yeah, like all of the lighting that you see, I like that lighting. I
Yeah.
like the shiny. I tell people I don't suffer from ADHD. I suffer from ADOS. Attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. So I get the stuff because I like the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
This Elgato Facecam Mark II has built-in face tracking.
Oh my gosh. That
Yeah.
is shiny.
Oh, and it has like okay, so I actually have it up. I don't know. Well, for another time. If you get one, they also have a filter that you can use so it makes it look like you're constantly looking at the camera. And it's legit, like it really works.
A little bit scared of it. I'm a little bit
Like
scared
I
of
could look,
it.
so I could be looking here, right?
Yeah.
And the camera will pick up that I'm looking at it.
That scares me.
Yep. Yep. But like I didn't even know that was a thing when I bought it. I bought it for the face tracking. Like
hmm
you can zoom in and select a certain portion, and even on your stream camera, it'll work for your stream camera,
That's cool.
like for your stream settings, and then you can do the face tracking. So you can move anywhere within the frame, and the camera that you zoom in
It'll
on
follow
will
you.
follow you. Yeah,
Oh my.
it's super fun to mess with.
That's
But
awesome.
again, circling back, only get this stuff if you hit a goal, if you can afford it, and
Yeah.
it's what you want.
Yeah, like don't break the bank for your streaming equipment unless it's like, something that you genuinely want for you.
Exactly. I mean, a camera is a camera is a camera. There are people that are partner on Twitch and they don't even have a camera,
Yeah.
nor do they have a VTuber model.
Yeah. Like the DBD streamer I brought up earlier, who's like a 1K viewer Andy, she has no camera. Yeah.
Boom. So yeah, that's huge piece of advice. Don't break the bank. It's not the stuff. It's the
It's the
person.
experience. Yeah.
It's the person in the yeah, like you said, the experience you can provide for people, you know. So we're gonna wrap things up with a new segment of the podcast.
Oh gosh, now I'm worried.
We're
Hate
gonna call it.
surprises. Hate surprises.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Title is still kind of TBD, but the running
Okay.
title that we have is Paco's Fast Round.
Oh God. Okay.
So here's what's gonna happen. I have a list of questions.
Okay.
I want your answer to these questions as quickly as you can.
Oh gosh, fast round with a slow thinker. Got it.
All right. And here we go. Favorite cheesecake?
New York. Japanese.
Favorite boba?
Matcha.
Favorite sushi?
Hamachi.
Favorite champ?
Syndra.
Okay. Favorite Pokemon?
Pikachu.
Obviously. Favorite streamer?
Uh, the, uh, uh, uh,
Pass?
pass. Come
Pass.
back later.
Fave food?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. All right. And back to favorite streamer.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, I've got this. I've got this. I've got this.
How about favorite current streamer?
Oh, currently, like the person I've been watching a ton of, um, Tom NK21.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
Phasmo streamer, and it's like such a party, but it's like a wholesome, chaotic, cozy party.
Okay. Okay.
Less wholesome, actually, less wholesome. More chaotic.
We love, I mean, isn't Phasmo chaotic in itself?
Exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you. That is Paco's fast round.
Oh my gosh, that was.
Rapid fire questions
I'm
for
like,
you.
did I give the right answer?
All right, top 10 answers on the board.
I know. I'm like, what am I playing? Family Feud? Are these the right ones?
Well, Briikachu, I do appreciate you being on this episode. Long time, in the works. Glad we finally got it on the schedule.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Thank
having me.
you. Thank you for sharing so much about your life.
Sorry, I talk a lot. I'm a rambler.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. But I do appreciate that look into the streamer Briikachu. But that's going to wrap it up. Tell the folks, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Briikachu. Pretty much every other platform Briikachu is taken, so I'm Briikachu LOL, like League of Legends.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and the thing is, like, Briikachu with one eye was taken on Twitch, so I'm Briikachu with two eyes. Briikachu with two eyes is taken everywhere else. Like, yeah. And
Oh.
okay, don't look it up on TikTok. The person is like very much not my content. Yeah, people have been like, so I tried to find your TikTok and I was like, not me. Not me.
Okay, all right. Well, what's next? What's next for you? What's next in the works? What's the next target?
I'm working on hosting Hidden Gems 2, which is our like League of Legends streamer tournament.
Okay.
We're looking to open it up to like people before it used to be under 100 viewers. Now we're hosting like under 500. We're really excited. We're doing a lot of changes. We're working on getting our captains list together. And I'm already super excited about some of the folks who've said yes. So,
Okay.
really excited that's coming in the spring.
In the spring.
And like I
Okay.
said, I'm basically gonna do like self-streamer boot camp in January. Just to get back to it because so much I feel like I've been gone for like most of this year. So just really excited to get back into this stuff and just start reposting on all the platforms and things.
Cool, cool. So, 2025. That's the year.
Oh, I'm planning on moving to Hawaii.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I was scared. I was like, well, nothing really is coming. Oh yeah. Sorry. I spent a month back home and just really love being closer to family. There's actually like we know exactly where we're gonna move and everything. We just have to get our lives together in order to move. But
Okay.
yeah,
I was gonna say next big target. Well, it's this thing. No, it's actually moving.
moving. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, good luck with the moving. I know,
Thank you.
as somebody who's done it quite a few times, it's not across the state, but let alone to a whole different side.
5,000 miles. We've got that.
Well, good luck with that. Good luck with the streamer boot camp.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if you want to join me for boot camp.
I definitely we'll see. We'll see. We'll have to chat. But that's gonna be it for Paco's Taco Podcast. Much appreciated. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Briikachu over there. Make sure to share this episode with your friends and your family and your loved ones and your dogs. Definitely your
Definitely the
dogs.
dogs and the cats. We
And
don't
the cats.
discriminate against pets here.
We don't. We don't.
All your furry friends.
You guys have a good one.